Hi, welcome to Cameron's Kitchen. My name's Cameron, and you're in my kitchen. Today, we'll be making grilled cheese. You spoke, we listened. We got a microphone finally. Now you can actually hear us make a video. So we're running to the store to get many ingredients. We have to get ingredients for grilled cheese. We have to get ingredients for, and we have to get ingredients for, because we're making 3 episodes of Cameron's Kitchen today. We're going on a Cameron's Kitchen marathon, if you will. Hope you brought your Gatorade.
Oh, god damn, it's hot. It's disgusting. I hate it.
Disgusting. Tonight.
You sure you want that on the internet?
Today, we're going to be making one of the most complicated dishes. However, it is one of the most shockingly delicious, wickedly good, and dank meals you could ever have. Grilled cheese. Let's go ahead and get into it. You'll need 2 different types of cheeses. I like to make mine adult grilled cheese with ham and honey wheat. It's pretty good. All right. So the 2 different types of cheeses we got are Havarti and Gouda. First thing you'll need is a big ass pan. Next, you need some butter.
That looks so unappetizing.
And then we can go ahead and get started with everything else. We're doing 3 pieces of bread because we're doing a triple decker, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 pieces of cheese on the first layer, plop that on, and then do another layer of cheese on top of that, and then put another piece of bread on top of that. So
Isn't that a double decker?
yeah. Now that we've gotten our bread, now we can prep our cheese. A couple pieces of Havarti. And then we're gonna do some Gouda. Seal it up nice and tight. Looking for my dog. Nushi! Hi, baby! Ah! Here's the concept of the sandwich right there. Look at that. It's gonna be probably pretty bready, but we'll find out. Forgot the ham. So while we're doing this, what would be really smart is if you're preheating this. I grabbed way too big of a pan. First thing you'll need is a big ass pan. Get this butter in here.
I was gonna say.
I agree, because it's like, what the f? So just for everyone,
Next to it, don't cover it. For comparison.
for comparison, my hand's pretty big.
How many episodes of Cameron's Kitchen do you think we make until we're not friends anymore?
What the f do you mean? Take that back. All right, that's a little too much. All right. One thing they teach you in business school is to always clean up as you go. And also, Enron is bad. So now we're going to go ahead and turn this on to medium. And we're going to take out our meat. Look at that glisten. And we're going to peel here. Elon or Enron? Which one's worse? All right, I'm going to right into each one.
You sure you want to keep that?
I don't. All right, we're gonna take the ham and we're gonna go ahead and put it in. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the same thing over here. We need to do more than just one slice per, because that's pretty kind of gross. This is an adult grilled cheese, don't you know? All right, we're gonna put this in.
You're saying that adults can't eat just like grilled cheese and no onion?
Okay, so
no. What are you trying to say?
No, well, okay. Hold on. So, dude, you almost stepped on ham. No, what I'm trying to say is if you go to like a restaurant or like a sports bar, for whatever reason, they always say adult grilled cheese because there's always like bacon in there.
And
all
I
right.
agree with those restaurants, is what
you're saying. No. This is basically the Big Mac of homemade ham sandwiches, I guess is what we're calling this now. All right, so I personally like mine squish or like smash down. So I'm a professional, so I'm gonna do this without hurting myself. Don't do this at home without like a proper tool. Oh. And now I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit, and now we just wait. So I think this would be a perfect time to tell you guys about a really like interesting story that this happened to Mark and I when we first started hanging out as friends. We're playing basketball midday, and Mark and I kind of recognize, like, we see that there's like a kid coming up towards us from out of nowhere. Like there's this gigantic field next to like 6 basketball courts. This gigantic field goes nowhere. There's not like really an entrance over where this kid was coming from, and he's beelining it straight to Mark and I. And Mark and I are just playing the game. We're actually about to finish up playing horse and go home, but for whatever reason, this kid comes up and says he wants to play basketball with us. And we had to break the news to him that we were going home. Like we were not going to play with him. And he said, oh, and turned back around and walked the exact same path on the way home. And I swear to God, this kid was a ghost. We didn't see him. We like took our eyesight away for like 5 seconds, and we looked back. Kid was gone. Kid vanished into thin air. He was a Victorian ghost.
Was he wearing Victorian clothing?
No, he was wearing like a truck shirt. I don't know. Like from a mile away. Like from a mile away at the far end of the field, he is just coming straight for us. And we're not really thinking anything of it. We're like, all right, whatever, it's just a kid. Well, he starts coming our way. And he ends up coming directly to us and asking if he could play with us. And unfortunately, we're like, we're about to leave. We're about to go home. And this is burning. Flip it over when it's golden brown. Anyway, so this kid, I'm convinced he's a ghost. Like a fucking ghost.
Smells bad. We're gonna have to open a window.
We actually might need to. I don't want this to freak Millie out. Let's just turn. You know what? What? That was on that side for 2 seconds, you guys. Oh, it turned out perfectly. Take a listen. Oh, it's so good. Let's do a taste test. Oh. That's a solid 10. That is so good. That's a solid 10 out of 10. Oh. Bro, did you get anything in there?
Oh, Brian.
Do I need to do the Heimlich maneuver?
I mean, I don't really like cheese. Give it like a 7.5.
A 7.5. Oh, okay. Well, that's.
I don't really like cheese.
Because you have a bias. You have a bias against it.
It's also not a grilled cheese. It has ham in it.
Ham sandwich. That is diabolical.
You have to. You have to try it. You made it. It
smells like burnt toast. I don't want to, but I have to. Mm. That's a 1 out of 10, dude.
1? Not even a 2?
That's a 2 out of 10.